Hello everyone, Teacher here. Welcome back to another video. Today I want to do something different than what I said yesterday because I wanted to do the shadow best duos or worst duos, depending on how you look on it, but a little bit of a shoulder annoyance yesterday that only went away right now means that I'm gonna delay that. So instead, I'm gonna do something else, and without further ado, let's take another look. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be taking a look at all of the supports and I'm gonna select a few that I feel are pretty good. And now that I look at it, there are more supports than I imagined. So yeah, I'm gonna do a top 10 supports, and honestly, this is just gonna be on the fly. So based on just my assumption, then we can always do a deep dive later down the line. So let's see, we have Alreda, the Chieftain, Arwen, Bekaloo, Biffer, Bilbo, Charu, Denethor, Gandalf, Goldbergs, Lady Eowyn, Balin, Merry, Miri, Morsha, Pippin, Rogma, Sajin Ara, and the Great Goblin. Okay, so that's actually quite a lot of supports. More than I expected. So let's see, who should we place at number 10? Oh, this is really difficult actually. You know what, let's just go at it. We are gonna go with number 10 is gonna be Uh, before we actually do that, let's see who do I want to include. I want to include Arwen, Bekaloo, Biffer, Bilbo, Gandalf, Eowyn, Charu. So that would be 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay, so I can cut it down roughly to 10. Then let's see who do we go with. You know what? We're gonna say Bilbo is not on the list due to him not being available for everyone, so he's automatically disqualified. Then we have these three. Then we have 1, 2. I could include everyone here. Then I have some supports here. Okay, I'm down to 11 now. Let's see who's gonna miss out. Who's gonna miss out? I'm gonna say. You know what? I'm gonna say at number 11, we're gonna have Denethor. And Denethor is simply because he only works in Gondor, and Gondor isn't the greatest of the greatest squads. They're a good squad, but they're not the greatest of the greatest, and that's why. So Denethor gets number 11. So coming in at number 10, I'm gonna place Goldbergs. And Goldbergs, because he has so much bleed, he has some AoE. Let's just quickly take a look at his kit. Again, this is really on the fly, so number 10, Goldbergs. Here we have bleed 2 turns, more bleed, summon short fuse. That one is actually really good for chapter 3 when he's dead. Just gonna mention that, and he can inflict expose. So yeah, Goldbergs gets number 10. And that leads me right on to number 9, and of course, they swapped it around, so number 9, Great Goblin. The Great Goblin, due to bleed, but he also has might, he has a summon, he has a slow, and yeah, like that's what he has. And he also has a leader ability, which is good for the goblins. Pretty vital, we could say. So Grey Goblin coming in at number 9. Maybe I would have placed him higher, but the fact that he's a shadow and large also means there are, like, he doesn't work outside of goblins. So now we are coming up to number 7. No, number 8. Number 8 is gonna be Bekaloo. Bekaloo is gonna come in at number 8. No, actually, no, Bekaloo, we will put her higher up. Number 8 is gonna be Charu. And the reason why we're gonna put Charu there ahead of Bekaloo, Bekaloo is gonna be number 7, is because of the health mechanics, and the team isn't fully fleshed out, so that also does have a little bit of an issue. She does have a summon, she can grant advantage, but 4 turn stamina, This one, Steal a Boon, is pretty good. Grant turn meter, but only to Dol Guldur squad members. And you can transfer boons to the Black Beast and a random ally and a Dol Guldur. So she's gonna get number 8 because she's pretty strong. She's actually a swap in for Haradrim in chapter 3. If you've seen my video, I now have her where she's supposed to be, so we can see if I can get a 1.5 next raid. I'm gonna launch raid tomorrow, Monday, so that will be Wednesday or Thursday. I will have the video out for that, so make sure you return at that time. So that was number 8. Number 7, gonna be Bekaloo. And the reason why it's Bekaloo is because her poison right here is so vital for the Cave Troll and Haradrim. Here she can cleanse 2 mains, grant concentration and deadly. As you can see, I'm working on my Haradrim abilities actually now. And she can also deal bonus, so she's pretty vital for the team. Overall, in also this poison works with the bomber in chapter 1. If a bomber, before they go into Don't Rush Me and they have poison on them, then when they take their turn about to throw the bomb, if they have 2 poison stacks, then they get 2 stacks of Don't Rush Me, and that will help Haradrim get that 5 stacks. So Bekaloo, number 7. Then at number 6, we're gonna have we're gonna have Mary at number 6. So Mary can always call assist, prioritizing Pippin, so you can dispel a boon. Here, you dispel 3 boons. You call 2 hobbits to assist, or you get an ally and a hobbit to assist. You gain stamina and haste, pretty good, but a long cooldown. And here you can gain immunity to Mary and Pippin. They work really good together as a squad duo, so that's pretty good. Overall, really solid. And that kind of leads me into the next one, who you might have guessed. I'm actually going to place Pippin at number 5. So, Dispel a Boon, Heal, Cleanse Banes, Stamina 3 out of 4, but you can gain Limbus, so you can start off with that. You have Might and 2-turn Regen, pretty good. And also you can cleanse a Bane always, so overall that's pretty good. Maybe I should have swapped them around, but again, this is really done on the fly. Spur of the moment, I came up with it in the car, driving home from groceries, so doing my groceries. So yeah, that's why we're gonna land there. So yeah, we are Goldbirds, Goblin, Mary, Pippin, Charu. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna go into number 4. And number 4, we're gonna put Lady Eowyn. She just falls short of a top 3 because she can gain defensive. That's pretty nice, but it's only to herself. Might, you gain an ally call. Stamina reduced. Also, she works really good. The Rohan Frio plug and play really high value in raids, also early games, so that's why she actually beats out the 2 Road to Rivendell members. Here, cleanse 2 Banes from self and 1 from all ally. She gains some damage and she can inflict disable, pretty good as well. And here, turn meter, and when they are inflicted with a Bane, gain turn meter as well, so not bad. Honestly, she's just edging out Mary and Pippin due to how good she is early game. Like as you progress your character, like from you just make an account, early game in arena, the Rohan free. When you do the challenges, as you level up to unlock new tires, she's human, she's support, she swaps into many different things, she's light as well. You can use her in raids, so that's why she actually edges out those 2. Because if we just took a look at the abilities, I would probably place her just below Road to Rivendell to support members, but because of the utility you get from her, also she's very easily accessible, just as Pippin is. But that's why I'm gonna give her number 4. So now we're gonna come into the top 3, and I realized I am a member short, or I'm a spot short actually. So yeah, how do we go about that? Okay, you know what that's gonna mean. Goldbirds goes out, and Great Goblin takes number 10, and then 11, 12. And then we're gonna have top 3. And honestly, well, that would put everyone a spot down. So apologies, everyone moves a spot down, and now we're gonna do the actual number 4. Actual number 4, I'm gonna go with Lord Ballin. Yes, you might be wondering why. Leadership ability really nice for everything, but what we mainly use him for is Cleanse Bane in 2 chapters. However, and also this one really good, and Nimble. Overall, he's a really good one, but he doesn't have a fully fleshed out team. So there is that to it. Very easily farmable, but he has chalk, so if you do farm him, you need that for dwarves for sure. But yeah, sorry, math isn't my strong point, at least not in a weekend. So number 3 is probably gonna be. I'm gonna put Biffer at number 3. Biffer has a really nice defensive in his passive. He has defensive here. He can cleanse, and he gains provoke. So he cleanses 2 Banes. He gains 2 stack of defensive and 2 stacks of provoke. He has a slow and blind. And here he also dispels really good, and he also has a good leadership if you go with him. So number 2, Arwen. Gain defensive, that's pretty nice. Dispel boons, gain turn meter. Cleanse Bane from all self, grant immunity, this is really vital. Not as good as it used to be. And also here damage, and I think I should actually go ahead and make sure I have this one just for eliminating some RNG. So that would be nice. Arwen, really good in all the chapters. Like this one can help you get another stack on a bomber in the raids. She does way more damage than you think she does. She can dispel haste and an unbreakable in chapter 3 on those manglers, and also just remove on the cave troll. Defensive, that gives you points, and also it's pretty nice. Cleanse the Banes, really good, and she's very fast. Grant immunity to the most wounded Rivendell squad member, pretty important to remember that. And also here, grant them nimble, that's everyone. Pretty good in arena, as most people have probably seen. High damage, and here she can cleanse a Bane. So that means there's only one person left to take the number 1 spot, and that is actually going to be Gandalf the Grey. Istari's Gift. Granted to a random ally whenever the current owner of the boon uses an ability. When that occurs, dispel Istari's Gift from the current and call to the ally who was granted Istari's Gift for an assist. So you get an assist mechanic. And on turn, fellowship members are healed, and they actually have 20% extra heal, so that's pretty good. Here, you dispel boon from enemy target. You do a lot of damage as well. Actually, you do 90, 110, 150, 180. Grand Eagle Eye. So I guess that goes through the Balrog as well. You cleanse all Banes. Is that on everyone? Again, I don't play with Gandalf, so I don't know, but I'm gonna do that soon. Just gonna finish Bekalu and probably Haradrim, and then when he's a 7-star, I can return and level him up and his 2 members. And the 2 upcoming, or 3, upcoming fellowship members that we are gonna get. I still believe, I haven't seen anything that convinces me this game is dead. It's alive, and as some people have commented, well is probably a stretch, and it is, so sorry for that. But the game is alive because it just is. We don't have any news saying something else. You have stun, and you have a free turn burn, so that's pretty nice overall. And here, heal self, and on death, he gains haste. He spawns with immunity, so if he's targeted, that's just pretty good. And yeah, that's how it is. So let's take it from the top, and me not trying to mess anything up. So Denethor, number 12. Goldberts, number 11. Great Goblin, number 10. And then I picked Charu at 9. Bekaloo 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, okay. So just double checking, I actually counted. So yeah, 10, 9, Charu 9, Bekaloo 8, Mary 7, Pippin 6, Erwin 5, Ballin 4, Biffer 3, Arwen 2, and Gandalf number 1. So that's how, right off the bat, I would rate them. Bilbo, I would have included on the list, but he's not farmable yet. And Morsha, Rockma, Sachin are, they're not doing enough. And Alreda doesn't have a fully fleshed out team, so also warrant a spot. So let me know in the comments down below, what do you agree on the list? And of course, this was the list I said at the end with the correct numbers. And if you can answer the Gandalf questions, then please do that as well, so I know what to expect when I'm gonna level him. See you all next video.